Hi, and welcome back. So today we have something very different for me. This is a Gunpla, which is Japanese word, or combination, which means a combination of, I believe, Gundam model. So Gundam are these mech suits. They go all the way back to anime, well, actually back to the 70s. It's a very popular thing. I've never done it. I've been watching some YouTube videos about it, reading about it, and I thought I'll give it a try, right? I mean, see what it's like. I like to build Legos, obviously. And obviously, this is not the same thing because Legos is a system, I know, and any Lego can be connected to any Lego ever and forever. We know that. But it is still snapping together. There's no glue with these, and they're supposed to be fantastic. Fantastic detail, a lot of articulation. This particular one is a high grade. There are different grades. I've never done this. I'm not super familiar with all this stuff, or I'll try and explain it on a later one. I've already ordered another one of these that's master grade, which is one up from this that I'll be doing another video on, just because I want to give it a fair shake to see if I like it. Doing these, the company is Bandai. They're kind of the leader in these. They make the most. Kind of the main one. So anyway, so this is up here. This indicates the anime show it's from. Seed Destiny is what that says. Gundam Seed Destiny. This particular one is the ZGMF X20A Strike Freedom Gundam. The model right there. It's hard to see with this artwork. It's pretty awesome artwork, but it kind of blends right in. So yeah, this is a 1/144th scale. So you have that. You have some pictures of it here in different various poses that you can do. They're very, very posable. They hold their poses well. Typically, they're really pretty awesome. Here's another side. Here's another side. A lot of Japanese, which I cannot read. And here's another side. And so the way these work is you get your book, which is typically a pamphlet, which is what this is. It just kind of unfolds. It is all in Japanese, but all the parts are labeled with what trees they're on. And these are the trees. All the parts, you have to cut them all out. This is your entire kit here. You cut all these parts out. There are decals in here. So I've never done this. So it's going to be my first one. We'll see how I like it. I'll be, brutally honest in my review because I don't owe anybody anything. I purchase everything I review. I am not monetized by YouTube. I don't have enough subscribers yet. So if you like my content, please click subscribe. Maybe someday I will get monetized if I get enough. But yeah, so I purchase all these myself. So I will give you everything I review, whether it's Lego or anything else, is honest. It's my opinion because, like I said, I don't owe anyone anything. So I'm going to build this, and then I'll come back and let you know how it went, what I thought of it, how long it took, etc. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have finished my first Gundam. He's pretty cool. He's got these big wings that fold in and out. He's got rail cannons attached to his hips. He's got a gun. He's got the sword. I mean, he's got everything. So I'm going to bring you in closer to give you a closer look, and then I'll talk about it after. So let me kind of get you in closer and show you what we've got. Okay, so here he is. I think he came out pretty cool. I mean, you can see his face, his eyes in there. So a couple things. These wings they fall off. So one thing is this thing is not super sturdy, right? It's okay, but it's not the sturdiest thing in the world. Things, I don't know. And also, maybe it's this particular one, but the wings are very, very heavy, so it's hard. Now the rail cannons fold down like that on both sides. So I'm going to do that to kind of clean this up so you can kind of see. Okay. So he's got this gun here. He came with parts to make 2 of these guns and 2 of these swords. But I only made 1 of each because, that's all I felt like I needed. The articulation is pretty good. You can move him around. I mean, he's got, fully posable. I mean, you could really, do some cool poses. This goes up and down here, the skirt piece. Same thing on the back, but you can't really see because of the wings. There you go. The arms are completely, posable. I have the shield on, so that limits the motion of this arm because of the shoulder, the upward motion. But I mean, you can, yeah, see, this is not super sturdy. These just kind of pop in. I mean, it's okay. You're really not gonna play with this, I don't think. I mean, this is more just for display. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. Let's see. Let me get him posed, kind of. The wings are just so heavy. There you go. So there he is. Oh, and now I got the sword in front of his face. Let's move that up. There you go. So he looks kind of cool. I mean, no problem. It came with hands that were open that you could interchange them with. But yeah, and the way you put the shield I didn't really love. You had to pull this red piece. So you see on this arm there's that red piece. You had to pull that off the arm. The shield clips to there, and then you put the red piece onto the shield. So it's not easy to take on and off this particular one. But I mean, you can see around the back, he's got his wings, they folded up. But again, it's, I did make one mistake because, so the instructions were in black and white. They were not in color. And this, let me put his head up in the air. This piece here, there was supposed to be a yellow one, narrower and more vertical. Well, the problem was they showed them one at a time. So I saw a black and white photo, thought it was this, and it was wider. I went to spread it, which obviously was dumb, and it broke. So, but it looks okay without it. I'm not overly worried. It's my first one. This kit was inexpensive. It was only $25 at Target, so it was not expensive. Just wanted to try it. I have a better one coming. Hopefully I have more luck with that. I honestly don't know if I'm going to do any more after that. We'll see. But it does look kind of cool. So let me give you the wrap-up. Okay, so it was my first Gundam. I think it's okay. I don't know that I loved it. I'm looking forward to the next one I get, which is a larger one. It's 1/100th. This is 1/144th, so it should be bigger. This was very difficult. So let me tell you about the build. For me, again, I've never done this before. My first time. For me, the parts were very tiny. Some of them were so hard to plug in. I had to get tweezers to help. The decals, I actually think I did a pretty good job with. Those were difficult too. They're tiny, tiny little stickers, a lot of them. And like I said, I made the one mistake up here because I guess you got to really read ahead, at least 2 steps if you're unsure. I didn't know that. But it still looks cool. It's not ruined by any stretch. I can still display it. I mean, it'll look cool. I'll set it up. There is a way that you can, there's like a spot underneath here, up in here where there's a hole that you can make like a stand, and you can make him like, flying and stuff, and you can kind of like really pose him and have him like up on like in the air, which, I don't want to buy one of them, but I saw a video how to make it with the remaining rail material that these were cut off of. So I'm going to try that. I don't think I'll make a video about it, but I just wanted to, yeah, this is falling off again. I mean, this is not really the most sturdy of models, I will say. I mean, it's not really for playing with. You definitely are not going to be playing with this thing. But like I said, so it was not frustrating by any stretch of the imagination. It was fun. Took me 3 hours to complete. And that was taking my time, reading the direction, well, looking at the directions. It's all in Japanese. But like I said, I'm glad I did it. I did have fun. I enjoyed it. I was watching TV while I built it. And I mean, I definitely had fun doing the build. It was not tedious or anything of that nature. It was fun. And like I said, I really didn't make a lot of mistakes. I made one mistake, I would say, with that the headpiece there. It was a yellow piece. But other than that, I think it looks pretty cool. But, just keep in mind, this is not, you're not going to play with this or anything. And it's strictly going to be for display. And this particular one, the wings fall off pretty easy. And also they're heavy, so he doesn't stand super great. I mean, you can see I got him balanced. But, just keep that in mind. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Thank you for joining me on my very first Gundam. I definitely have already ordered a bigger one, and the higher grade. So we'll see how that is. So I'm gonna have at least one more video about this, and who knows, if I love that, maybe I'll go on and try another one, or maybe even one of the perfect grade Unleashed. Who knows? Those are really, really big. But we'll see. Like I said, it was fun. If you like modeling and building, I mean, I recommend it. I definitely had a good time. It's just I thought it was going to be sturdier than it was, and kind of, it really isn't. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please, help my channel out. Maybe share the video if you know anyone who might like the content I make. Let them know about my channel. Maybe they can subscribe. So we need some more subscribers. So yeah, anything you can do is appreciated. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.